Hey folks, it's Daniel Rashid. It's Father's Day today, so happy Father's Day to myself and all the fathers out there that are working hard and supporting their family and raising their children. Bless you all. I'm hoping you're having an amazing day, and I just wanted to do another video on the topic of risk. And I know personally, prior to me having my first daughter and starting my family, I assessed risk at a whole different, I evaluated risk in a whole different manner than I do now with a family. So you have to be careful, and with being careful, you're basically doing your research more and taking your due diligence or going through those due diligence practices on any property that you purchase, and for the right reason, because you just have so much more to lose. As a single man running around with no kids, I was able to take a lot of risks, and I didn't really care. Not that I didn't care, but I knew if a rainy day came that I could handle it. And but with more, what am I trying to get? Where's my point in this whole video? Basically, if you don't have children right now, this is your best opportunity to take those necessary risks to reap the reward of there's a small margin. You know, obviously you're going to do your research on getting into anything investment wise, but compared to the reward that you would receive if you play your cards right, is monumental to the risks that you're taking. So we live in a beautiful country. I'm in Canada, and there's a lot of safety nets and systems. Not that I want you to fail as an investor, but if you do fail, what's the worst that can happen? But in our country, you're pretty safe. You know, you just have to rebuild and put those pieces back together, and you'll come back 10 times harder because you've learned how to invest, and you've learned the pitfalls of investing, and you've learned so much in your investing practices that, you know, you lose, but it's sort of the best form of education. So you lose on your investment is the best form of education. And that's happened to me countless times with folks I've hired, purchases that I've made. Not everything is perfect. You know, when you're getting into investing, it's very dynamic what you're dealing with. You're dealing with buildings to buildings. A new building could have problems. An old building could have problems, even though you've dived in and did everything that you could to avoid or scope out those issues before they presented themselves. But at the end of the day, they could have problems. So, you know, with all things in life, you do your best to prepare for those rainy days. But it's definitely easier to handle those rainy days when you don't have a family that really relies on you, you know, and in terms of, you know, they rely on your business decisions. You know, last thing I want to do is not provide my family with a good life, and you know, not provide as a man, you know, for my family. And I think that's it's a strong position, you know, that you need to take responsibility and handle your own, especially when you have, you know, other people that rely on you. And when it's just you, just make the moves necessary. Take the risk. What's there to lose? And I've built so much net worth that way, and it still carries me to this day from the moves that I made as a single man. So, and starting a family, we're getting into starting a family. I had no idea what the cost is for children and multiple children. So it's definitely not a cheap venture, and I wouldn't say venture, but like, you know, cheap chapter to take on in your life. It's very serious, and you should take it serious. Bringing a child into this world is a serious thing, and to be a good father is serious. So to me, it's important, and to you it should be as well. It's definitely no walk in the park. You shouldn't just wing it with kids. Kids need you, and you need to be there for them. You need to be responsible. Be a good dad. Come on, you know, it's a blessing. Take it day by day. It's a blessing. Be a good father, you know, and be there for your kids. And hopefully you have that opportunity to do so, because it's the most incredible thing on the planet to be in that position. And yeah, I guess I just wanted to make a quick video on assessing risk and why you should basically dive in if you are in a position to do so. And you know, with your family, you know, I've made moves now that I have children, but you know, those moves that I've made, I have backing from what I've done as a single man. So you know, take that into account. Not all situations are the same, and I'm not saying don't take risks if you have a family, but just make sure there's some more of a safety net that you would, because you got little lives that depend on you and rely on you. So be smart about your decision, as always, if you're making an investment, and dive in. Take care. I hope you're having a fantastic Father's Day. Again, it's Daniel Rashid. Thanks for watching this video. I got a few other videos you need to check out. Go for it, and let me know, and in the comment section below, or message me if there's something that you want me to discuss. Let's get it done. Let me help you. Take care.